how does modern convenience destroy our physical competence? Now, in the world where everything is, especially here in Dubai, everything is at our door, which made movement, occasional, right? How would we, for example, help or promote movement on such time?
Good question. I think, for example, what is popping up in my head as a picture of, let's say we have a farmer, physical work, lots of daily moves, feeding cattle, moving water, cleaning and harvesting and whatsoever. So much physical work. What they need to do? They need to read books. They need to read, write, think. Because physically they work really hard. What about mental input? So intellectual input. So that's why there are, for example, what I know, in some European countries, bankers and other investment organizations make so much money on farmers because they're not aware. They're not that smart in the world of finance, accounting, or whatsoever. They're hard workers on the field, physically. But when it comes to the figures, when it comes to the transactions, they're very naive, and that's why financial gurus makes money on them. Yeah, because they're rookie. So same with physical. So looking, it's Dubai. So Dubai requires from you lots of intellectual input, right? Because high competitive city, growing city, and let's take any big city, right? Obviously getting better in this way, you have multiple challenges of communication. You need to know a lot just to survive, right?
But plus also, let's say, compared to New York, I think New Yorkers can walk, right? Like they walk to work, these and stuff. But here in Dubai, no chance to walk, right? Yeah. And most of the people right now are doing work remotely.
Okay, so anyway, I'm drawing an analogy for you of load. So you have so much intellectual load, right? So as an intellectual load without physical, so same, physically you become very novice, like very unprepared, uneducated, unconditioned, right? So knowing that your physical load is not being met, like requirements is not being met, that's why you need to do the things, just because it's not happening during the day. And how many times we've seen so much intellectual people with completely ruined bodies, right? Or not well-maintained bodies, or bodies completely forgotten bodies. People are super smart, IQ probably 160 above. I never seen such smart individuals before in my life. However, their body also, I never seen such forgotten bodies. They really not well maintained. It seems like the person just walking, sitting and standing. That's all physical capacity is able. Even not ability to bend, push yourself or whatsoever. So just to understand that if you're not using the physical capacity of your body, you will be just losing it steadily. So, and then such idea of like something where coordination involved or some stabilization involved, it will be much harder. It will be a difficult task.
Yes.
And again, you assume that again nothing will happen. Because the driving and everything doesn't require physical challenges, like in terms of it doesn't require from you jumping or something. You just gently sit in the car, just getting up, sitting on the chair, getting up. But again, all of a sudden you'll be needing to pick up the bag or something. And again, you get the issue. It doesn't mean if you train you'll not get any issues. You will get still in the training ground. How many injuries we picked up? So many. But what I know, majority of the people getting injured in the lifestyle things. They move somewhere and the body was moving, in some wrong patterns, and there is no not only ability to brace, but there is no muscle shield on the body. It's directly, going to the spine. And certain snaps happening or whatsoever. Or like how many times I remember, you miss one of the neighbor of mine, he missed step, a heel rupture. Like step means he was stepping down, misstep, fall down on the heel, a heel rupture, which means it was no elasticity on the heel. A heel, sorry, it's you understand the tendon about the heel. So
Sanji, no?
yeah, it was different task, but it's not about untrained his task. His task is overload.
No,
It's
but
different.
well, I'm thinking also like, if you don't do the movement, you get injury anyhow. So why not do the movement? Both have the same risk.
Correct.
You'll get injury, right? Correct? Not everyone was training and did not get injured. Everyone has it. So better choose to move rather than just stay. But at least to move, you can, prolong, let's say, longevity or whatever.
I mean,
your
we're
life.
talking about the body as a musculoskeletal. We're not talking about what happened inside the heart, right? So many issues. And realistically, I don't know much people who have very good diet and don't train. They still, like, when you don't train, very hard to stick to the diet because there is no, foundation.
Yeah, correct.